talk about the basic information security policy. What is it I need in the basic information security policy? So most companies have or should have a basic information security policy, and it includes things like what they care about, not in depth, not necessarily rules or standards or such, but what they really care about. So what am I talking about? So first, a security baseline that has a little bit about everything that you want to happen security-wise in your company. So establishing some rules. Secondly, this document is so important because it becomes the first teaching tool you have for all your employees, contractors, and consultants. They need to know what the rules are so they can comply. Third, in the sales process, when you're bringing on new customers, they want to know how secure you are. The what and not the how you do security, but what it is that your security posture looks at. And then fourth, just about every regulation and compliance, the very first policy that people want to look like is that baseline information security policy. So what do we need in that policy? So we need the very basics of all the topics that you care about, whether that's access, controls, passwords, badges, firewalls, etc. So maybe a list of 1 to 20. You make your list of 1 to 20, the top 20 things you care about. And then what you do is you say, what is it I want to state, or what is it I want to say about that? So for example, passwords need to be complex and not guessable. So you do know that passwords have many cracking password softwares out there, algorithms that help crack passwords. So we want passwords to be complex. So our statement needs to be very simple. We want passwords to be not easily guessable, not easily crackable. Very simple statement. Or something like, access should be to critical systems should be given only on a need-to-know basis and with approval. A very simple statement. You take those simple statements and you take them back to your regulations or your compliance that you are required to be compliant with, or your customers are, and you match them and you see if you can get a solid statement. You put those together, your document becomes 1, 2, 3 pages long. You take that to your senior staff next, and you get agreement on these statements, these high-level policies that you want to share with your customers. And then you update the document. And then finally, you go train your employees. This is what we're going to do, and make sure that they do it. So if any of this doesn't make sense to you, or you need assistance in building this basic information security policy, feel free to call Adhere. We have experts in policy creation. Thank you.